Let's try this again. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's TSGLIVE. Y'all know what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. Today, very late video, August the 12th, but I actually am going to make this more about August the 13th. But tonight, we have a 3-game slate. We have the Toronto Temple versus the Dallas Wings. We have the Chicago Sky versus the Golden State Valkyries. And we have the Minnesota Lynx versus the Portland Fire. To kind of go through these games very, very, very quickly, or as quickly as possible, my girl Marina came alive her last game finally, and I don't mean that in like a rude way at all. When I say that, I'm just previously she had a really good game against the Dream. She scored, drum roll, boom. Marina had 7 3. She was 7 for 13 from three, 36 points. Perfect from the free throw line, 3 assists. A lot of the team struggled. Kiki Rice with a big 18 points. That's very big for her. Anissa Merrill still managed to get that 11 points off. I think I took her for that. Isabella Harris, 13 points. So, really still a good showing from the Toronto Temple coming out against the Dream. Ryan Howard is still shooting well. She ended up with 6 threes this game. And 22 points. Jordan Canada had four threes, 9 assists, 20 points. 20 points, Angel Reese, another double-double. I think that's her 22nd double-double of the season. Brianna Jones, 15 points, 3 rebounds. That's a great 20 minutes from Brianna Jones. I do like the Tempo to play very competitively against the Wings. I think that we have seen the Wings take some losses this season that they probably shouldn't have taken. And I think with that being said, it makes it very interesting to going up against a hot team like the Toronto Temple right now. So I think that I think we possibly could hit the over on that 183.5. I think the Tempo might be able to cover that. I'm not gonna get too crazy with the picks for this game because the Dallas Wings are playing the Dallas Wings. You know what I mean? Like they're playing the Dallas Wings type of ball. Jessica Shepard is still out with the ankle. Ozzy is still out. So really, you're looking at Paige Beckers and the rest of the gals. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna do it. So in a game like this, I do like Odyssey Sims to be a part of this game. I do like Paige to have to really put on for her team. I'm actually trying not to look at the previous games. I just want to see if I could really like bring it off the top. Expect Enrique to have a really a big role tonight. Um, this actually might be really good for the Wings. And with that being said, Marina may be able to keep a lot of momentum going into this game, being as though, long story short, she did not. Being as though that the top defenders for the Wings are out, like Ozzy Fudd, things like that. The Wings recently came off a battle with the Minnesota Lynx, and unfortunately, the Minnesota Lynx have demolished them every season. As you can see here, swept them completely. They haven't beaten them once, and I know that that's sitting in the back of the minds of the Dallas Wings for sure. In this game, you've seen Isaiah James, 19 points. Odyssey Sims, 17 points. Enrique, 5 points. 28 minutes. I promise you that won't happen again. They're going to definitely try to get her more involved. Elena Smith with a strong 11 points, 8 rebounds. I like that again from Elena Smith tonight, going up against the Toronto Tempo. So for the Dallas Wings, I do like Elena Smith. I like Paige Beckers, and I like Enrique. For the Tempo, I do like Marina Mabry, and I also like Anissa Merrill. And we're just going to leave it at that for that game. The next game, we have the Chicago Sky. Like I said, I'm going to try to speed this up, or I might even just chop this video and make another one for August 13th, tomorrow's game. But in this game with the Valkyrie, the Chicago Sky have been playing very interesting basketball. Sydney Taylor is out tonight still. Janelle is a game time decision. Kia Stokes is out with a concussion. I think that also like changes the lineup very dramatically for the Golden State Valkyries. Expect Gabby Williams to have to put a lot of work in tonight. Expect Veronica Burton to have to place a lot of work in tonight. Miss Chin coming off the bench is going to be very important. Miss Celicia, I believe that's how you say that. Definitely. Miss Thornton, like it's just a lot. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna need a whole team affair from this team. But right there, Tiffany Hayes, Caitlin Chen, Veronica Burton, Miss Cecilia, and Gabby Williams. That's it right there. That's the whole set for the Valkyries. I wouldn't go anywhere else. I would stay right there. I do like Camila Cardoso to possibly have a double double tonight. I do like Natasha Cloud to make her presence known tonight as well. Natasha Cloud being a Swiss Army knife, it really allows her to do anything at any night, depending on what the teams need. So she could come out here tonight and have, single digit points, but almost have double digits assists and rebounds. Or quite the opposite. She could come out and give you 15 points and might not have any assists or any rebounds. So with that being said, I do think that she will play a part in tonight, as well as Miss Courtney Vandersloot. I think that she will also play a part in this game tonight. Just being as though that Miss Sydney Taylor is out. Dejanette Carrington had 26 points the last game. They really leaned into her for that scoring, and she came through. I just think that last game out, they really said, look, we're going to go with Dejanette Carrington and Camilla and try to get Azor going. And then, the rest of it, we'll just let whatever happens from there happens. Let me just go back real quick. Natasha Cloud had 8 assists. That's what I mean. Single digits, 8 assists. Camilla had a double-double. I do expect Camilla to have another double-double tonight. Miss Carrington should definitely get into double-digit point scoring as well. And hopefully, if Miss Natasha Cloud can stay out of foul trouble, I do expect her to get into double digits as well. Courtney, 2 for 7. She's getting to that free throw line like a vet. So I really don't expect much different from them. But for the Chicago Sky, those are the players that I like. Courtney Vandersloot, Camila Cardoso, Natasha Cloud. I do like Azura Stevenson. I've been liking her since she played for the Los Angeles Sparks, and Dejanay Carrington, seatbelt. So that is for the Sky and the Valkyries game. Moving on. Sorry if the picks are all scattered. Again, my focus is really for tomorrow's game because it's already late. But I still want to continue to make content and put content out for you guys. So I'm going to make sure that even if I'm running late, I get these videos done. I worked today and everything, got off work, came right to getting this video done. This game, the Lynx and the Fire, I'm very worried about the Fire in this game, man. They probably will lose by 13 points. And this game could definitely go over the total just based upon the Lynx putting up 100 points on their own. Maybe 110 on their own, something like that. I think Olivia Miles is still going to just come out here and score, do what she does best. I think she will have a couple assists, but I think at this point with that Kayla McBride game, I think this is a great game for the Lynx to work on the things that they may want to work on going into the postseason, more or less. Like, this is a freebie game for them, respectfully. I mean, the Portland Fire are 13-19. The Lynx have already clinched the playoffs. I mean, you might even see some of the bench players for the Lynx get out here and play ball tonight. Nia Coffey, they're definitely going to want to get her rolling. Courtney Williams, they're definitely going to want to get her rolling tonight. She was 1 for 8, 0 for 3, 7 assists. They got to get her scoring. Feast, 17 and 8. That's great. That's just Feast ball, 3 threes. Natasha Howard, 12 points, 4 rebounds. They definitely are probably going to get Natasha Howard and Courtney Williams rolling tonight. They need that. They need them to play at a higher level. Liv had 13 assists. Insane. Liv just loves playing like her competition, more or less. That's what I think. I think Liv likes playing the players that she's been compared to, and I think she makes it a point to let it be known every time she plays a Paige Beckers or someone like that she's the real deal. I think Liv will come out here and play pretty much an all-around game. I think Liv might have a calm game. I like Liv for maybe 2 threes, maybe 15 points, maybe 8 assists or so. I'd like Natasha Howard to get into double digits again. I like Courtney Williams to have around double digits, maybe 10 points, 11 points. I think that she will hit some threes as well. But I just think with a game like this going up against the Fire, if you were to stay away from this game, I would not be upset with you. I really wouldn't, because it's just they have so many injuries, and they did come off a win against the Seattle Storm, but they're just going up against a completely different beast tonight. Bridget Carlton, her 24 points, 4 threes. I mean, she's going to pull a lot of threes tonight. She has no choice, and we'll just see if they land, but with Carla being a game-time decision, only played 4 minutes, we're pretty much going to run this slate back. And I I really could see them, like, just the way that this game is, even on paper right here for this last game. I just really think they let the rookie get minutes last game. She was a guard. I mean, that's beautiful. 13 points, 6 assists in 28 minutes. Man, she came out ready. I love the 7 rebounds. I love that. How tall is she getting 7 rebounds? 5'6", getting 7 rebounds. I mean, we know the links. I mean, no. This is crazy. This is crazy against the Storm. This is insane. But this game with everything that's going on, I mean, I think you could lightly take some of the Lynx props, but I think they probably are going to smack them, and it really is a toss up for the Fire how they will respond to that. If Carla plays, who knows how many minutes she'll play, but looking at this game, it does make me want to stay away from it just because of like the uncertainty. The Lynx could, everybody on the Lynx could put up 15 points and nobody, really breaks into 20. Like, they can just easily walk through this game. Like I said, I think this is a tune-up game for the Lynx. I think that I think the biggest thing I could take from this game is that they will get Courtney Williams involved, for sure. And with that, I think that leads to possibly some assists for Liv as well. But for sure, Courtney Williams only having, I believe, 4 points, was 1 for 8 from the field. Even though they destroyed the Wings, that's not how they want to go into the postseason. So I know that they will make sure that Courtney Williams is a part of it. She might be dealing with an injury as well, but that's just speculation by me from the numbers. But with that being said, like, I'm just gonna make another video for tomorrow's games, August 13th. I'm going to make it right after this one so we have it. But that is our slate for August 12th. I hope you make some money. If you see this video, good job, because there probably won't be much time before the game starts when you see it. But again, it's TSG Live. I'm just trying to make sure I keep that content going. So please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you watched this long in the video, I appreciate it. And drop a comment below what you want to do. We out. I hope we get this money.